Welcome back. Now, 4 fearless actors playing over 140 characters in 100 minutes of quick changes. Well, that's what it takes to stage the comedy thriller The 39 Steps, adapted from Alfred Hitchcock's 1935 film. It follows the incredible adventures of Richard Hannay, who encounters dastardly murders, double-crossing secret agents, and devastatingly beautiful women. Sounds like a typical day at the office for me. Here's a scene from the play. Let's watch.
Richard! Annabella! Oh, Richard! Richard! Now look here, Annabella. You breeze into my life out of nowhere. You get me all, you know, involved. Actually, I've never met anyone quite like you. And quite frankly, to be quite frank... Oh, Richard! Richard! I'm so sorry. So very sorry. Richard! Yes? These men, they act quickly. They will stop at nothing. Nothing! Do you hear me? Oh, my poor, sweet Richard. Now, there is no turning back. Out! Na sila!
That looks like a good one. All right, joining us now for more on the play are the stage actors of Repertory Philippines, Rem Zamora and Juliene Mendoza. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Yes.
I mean, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I have that right? Just 4 of you playing 100 and how many characters? 140 characters?
Well, yeah, they're the 4 of us.
Please explain. How did this happen?
Well, Michael Williams, who plays Richard Hannay, is the lead. He plays 1 character.
All right. Lucky him.
Yeah. Lisa Infante, who is he plays every other love interest that he has.
All right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's about 4 or 5. Julie and I play everything else.
Okay,
We
so
play
the
the
burden of the
clowns,
work
the
is
clowns.
on you guys. So
Well,
this is pretty tough.
Yeah.
most of the moving of the set and stuff.
All the
Okay.
physical comedy and all the changing of characters, accents, all that stuff.
All right. Okay. So this is of course based on the well-known Hitchcock classic, The 39 Steps. If I'm not mistaken, it may be one of the first films he actually.
Yes, it was one of his earlier
one of the
works.
first
So
films
it was
that he
the play basically spoofs that.
Right. Okay. So it's obviously not. It's obviously not a direct adaptation of the
No,
movie, but this is a comedy, a
Yes.
comedy thriller. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, if you watch the actual Hitchcock movie, it's being one of his earlier works. It's kind of dated.
Yes.
So it opens itself up for a lot of spoofing, which actually this play does.
Okay, so that's really the takeoff point there.
Yes.
Okay, so give us a quick rundown of what the play's like.
Well, it's a story about Richard Hannay, who's been wanted by the police.
Yeah, basically
Okay.
accused of murder.
All right.
So he
Wrongly accused.
He's wrongly accused of murder.
They
And-
always
Because
are.
he's
They always
caught-
are, aren't
yeah.
they? All right.
That's where the
And he
the
finds
story
he goes on the run to solve the mystery of the 39 steps.
This 39
to
steps.
clear his name.
All
Basically.
right, so
and
this
on
is-
that journey, he meets characters, all these characters, men, women, trees, whatever, dogs. You know, there's a chase scene. There's
And
all
you
these
go
things.
from there.
And we go
All
from
right,
there.
so this is a play on obviously, you know, the stereotype British character
Yes.
with the pencil
Yes.
mustache, you
Yes.
know,
all
jolly
the
good
stereotypes.
show and all
There's a
that.
German
German spy.
yeah, German
Right,
spy.
right. So those espionage films
Yeah.
of
It's
the
a
30s
farce,
and 40s,
basically.
right?
Yeah, it's a farce.
Okay, so why has it been staged this way? Malit lang ba ang budget? I mean, do you guys need more actors? I mean, do you need a couple of extras? extras. I think we could find some people.
Well, I think it's meant to really show the versatility of actors. Basically, I mean, this is not the first play that does it.
True. But to this extent, I mean, we're talking, like you said, 140 characters.
I think it makes for more
Well, it
interesting
feels
comedy.
like,
Right.
feels like it.
Yeah,
It
it
feels
feels
like
like
140 characters.
Okay.
It will feel like it to the audience as well. But yeah, but it makes for greater comedy.
Right.
When,
I mean,
when you see transitions.
Yeah, I mean, this is meant to be something really funny. I mean,
Yes. We
let's not get stuck in the fact that it's adapted from a Hitchcock
Yes.
piece. That this is not supposed to be all that serious. It's supposed to be funny.
It's
comedy.
funny from beginning to end.
All right. Okay. Who else is in this play?
Well, it's Michael Williams and Lisa Infante, aside
Okay.
from the two of us.
All
and
right.
it's directed by Abad Santos.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be fun. Where, when, and where is it going to be staged? Where can people find tickets?
Well, all right. So it's Repertory Philippines at 39 Steps. It's showing at Onstage Greenbelt 1.
All right.
We open on March 4.
All right, can I just interrupt you here?
Yeah.
The excerpt that we're seeing here, is this...
That is the train scene. That is the chase scene.
Okay, so this is an actual part of the staging. I mean, this is not a rehearsal. This is
This is a press con, actually,
okay.
that we did last year.
So you did a little bit of an excerpt
Yes,
for them.
yes,
All
we
right. So
did.
the play itself is done with a minimum of props, but I mean, it's
It's
got
done on a live stage.
Okay,
with,
yeah.
with all the lights and all the things you would expect in live theater.
Moving
right.
set pieces.
Yeah,
Okay.
moving set
Like
pieces
doors
all that
and
stuff. Yeah.
and trains.
It's very stylized.
Platforms.
It's very ingeniously staged.
okay.
I
If you
may
don't say so yourself.
Yes. If I don't say so myself.
All right, so let's just go over the details again. Sorry, I interrupted you earlier. You were talking about the play dates and where.
Yes, we
tickets
open
can
from
be.
on March 4. We run until Feb 20. We have shows on Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m.
All
and
right.
Saturdays and Sundays at 3:30.
Okay.
And this is the second play of Rep's season this year. And we hope people don't wait for the last minute to catch it.
Absolutely, I think I'll be there. That's for sure. Now, is it tough to play that many characters for you? I mean, is it? I mean, I know.
Ask the Cobra Master here.
Michael has his work cut out for him. I mean, he is juggling. I mean, he does have his own repertory group.
Yes.
And it's nice to see him doing taking a break from all the administrative and directorial
Yes,
work that he does
yes.
over there and find himself back on stage. But
Yeah.
for you guys. How difficult is it to do this play?
Our
Well,
bodies are in pain.
I'm still thinking about sleeping right now.
We had a
Some
late
more.
rehearsal last night, and then we're
Right.
here to promote the show. It's a lot of physical work for me and Julian. Basically, I mean, by the end of Act 1, we're soaking wet.
Right.
It's a whole workout routine.
Yeah.
It's an accent.
We're coming out with a video.
It's an accent fest as well, isn't it? I mean, there's
third
Yes,
Yes,
we play.
there's
I know.
British, there's
Yeah,
German,
Scottish,
there's
Scottish.
you know,
because most of the attention, most of the action towards the end happened in Scotland. So
But we have Irish, we have German, we have all these other accents, even some undefined ones that we make up ourselves.
All
you know.
right.
Hopefully they'll find funny.
Okay. Do people who come to see it, do they have to be familiar with the Hitchcock work?
No.
I mean, previous to the Hitchcock work, I believe this was also a popular book. I have it here, 1915, World War I espionage novel by Scottish author John Buchan, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, no. Actually, you don't have to know a lot about Shakespeare, about 39 Steps.
Well, it's Shakespeare. yeah.
To have fun.
Is
and
this the
to have
comedy you
fun.
speak of? Right?
Well, we're doing another play called Shakespeare in Hollywood
All
to
right.
follow this one.
Okay.
But no. But we are doing a lot of, the director, Abad Santos, is doing a lot of ode to Hitchcock. So
All
we
right.
have a lot of
But
allusions.
I suppose it does help in the appreciation of the humor and the
Yes,
jokes to
definitely.
get some of the
Well,
jokes when you
it
do
would be
it.
nice if they can watch the movie after the play.
Okay.
That way they can see-
Why after? Why
Because
not before?
most of the lines are taken from the actual movie.
Okay.
So, but in the actual movie, there's as Rem said, they're so dated in their interpretation
Right.
that sometimes it becomes corny,
Right.
and then some of it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
and that's why they made it into a comedy, because then it would be funny
Okay.
and it would make sense.
All right. Okay, well, it certainly does make sense. You already gave us the details. I'm definitely going to be grabbing a few tickets for this show because this looks like a good one.
I still have to see it.
I am a big Hitchcock fan.
Okay,
I am a
good.
big Hitchcock fan, so I'd love
So
to see.
you're familiar with 39 Steps?
The 39 steps, absolutely. I even made it to the 40th step.
If you watch actually the show carefully, there are a lot of scenes that like I said, we do an ode to Hitchcock.
Right.
So we pattern a lot of scenes after his movies.
But I mean,
like
you weren't kidding when you said that the original work is quite dated. I mean, even for Hitchcock, it doesn't have a lot of his trademarks.
Yes,
yet.
exactly.
He's still sort of developing a style here.
Yes.
But I mean, if you are a Hitchcock fan, this is one of the movies you will see. And if you are a Hitchcock fan, it's definitely
And
nice
we're
to see it played up like this.
We're definitely trying to put a lot of his trademarks in this as well.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and we're looking forward to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, we've got Rem and Julian from the 39 Steps. Thank you so much. All right, up next, folks, Keira Knightley and Sam Worthington team up in the film Last Night. We'll give you a sneak peek when we return. Stay with us.